Not the TV guide.
Not the TV guide.
Not the TV guide.
Not the TV guide.
Amanda, what are we doing today?
We're doing not the TV guide, but it's the Christmas special.
Yeah. Grant, for people that don't follow us and why they haven't, I don't know. What is Not the TV Guide?
It is a podcast that is dedicated to some of the finest and worst things on TV and an occasional recap of Buffy for people who love that as well.
And films as well. So, Amanda, who are you,
Oh,
first of all, then? Who are you, then, fully, first of all, for people know?
I'm Amanda Nicholson.
Who is
I'm
Amanda
nobody.
Nicholson?
I'm nobody.
Oh, that's a lot of bollocks straight away. Right, we'll come on to that in a minute. I'm Andy N. And Grant?
Grant Kerno.
Yeah, see, we're a deadly trio. Talk nonsense at you. Well, put once a month usually. So now,
Yeah.
before we start, let's check everyone's got any news they want to reveal. Anybody got any news they want to reveal on the personal front?
Not for me.
Grant, you got anything?
News. No, I made a cup of tea earlier. That was quite nice. I'm trying. Yeah.
Did you put
Oh.
the milk in first or afterwards?
What's that?
Did you put the milk in first or afterwards?
Oh, I put it on there always afterwards. Yeah, I like it quite weak. You see, so yeah. I don't like when people put it on first. You put it in first.
No, I
All right,
don't.
good.
I don't even drink that crap, so you see, I'm swearing already. So right, well, since it's the Christmas special, we better ask obviously what we're all up to for Christmas. So, Grant, what have you got planned for your Christmas then?
Well, I'm trying to have a craven Christmas, hopefully. That's my number one priority. Then seeing the family.
Oh yeah, Craven. People wondering, obviously, Grant doesn't mean that Grant's going to get Craven the Hunter down to his flat, his house to live with him over Christmas. He means you're going to watch the film
That'd be
shortly,
all
isn't it?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Craven.
No, now then, well, our case, Grant, this year, Amanda, what we do this Christmas? I'll let you tell him.
Just staying home, eating, drinking.
Yeah,
No Craven.
No Craven.
No, he's not allowed.
No, we've got the Rock. We've got the Rock coming round to visit us on Christmas Day, mind you.
Oh, no.
We've got
What
Rock.
John Cena? Is he busy?
Yeah. Amanda, is John Cena busy?
I don't know. I asked him, but he's not responded to me. And I can't see him.
Oh,
I know. She tried to keep for Sutherland first of all, and he said no. And then she went on to the
He
Rock.
said
He said
not enough
no.
whiskey.
Yeah.
oh.
So, but anyway, see if people guess, we're talking nonsense already, a dribble. So, right, we better catch up on what we've been watching this last month or so. Now, we'll do a quick dispatches first of all about things we've watched briefly. Obviously, watched them last month, but we're not quite finished. So, I know, Grant, did you wrap up on Only Murders in the Building season 4?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I finished it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
enjoyed
same for us. We did as well. Amanda, what do you want to say about Only Murders in the Building season 4 then, in dispatches, just very briefly?
There was a special guest appearance, but I'll let you talk about that because she was a bit more excited than me.
I was gobsmacked at that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rod,
I also like
Yeah,
Craven.
Ron.
Ron.
That was absolutely incredible. Yeah,
That was
amazing.
I was not
That
expecting
was
that.
one of
Were
the
you?
fun. Yeah.
Were you
No,
expecting
not
that,
at all.
Grant? No, the slightest.
No.
No.
No,
And he
that was
said,
one of the funniest cameos
yeah.
I've ever had with it.
oh yeah, and they kept calling saying Ron. And I thought to myself that when Martin Short started saying that, I thought that
Yeah.
must have been a personal joke between the three of them straight away to get him on there.
Yeah. And I loved it.
Oh,
And then it's set up for season 5 as well. So exciting.
yeah. Well, how do you both feel about that? Do you think it is? Should they finish it on season 4?
I don't know. It can only go on so long, can't it?
Yeah, I think they can only do one more season or the most. Yeah, they're stretching it. I mean, so many people are dying, and but I think there's a few loose ends, isn't there? I think there's. I mean, they had a conspiracy about some of the plot holes in the first series, so maybe you'll find out there's a mastermind behind it. Or I don't know. You never know.
Sting.
Yeah.
Because I was wanting him to come back, and I was really disappointed. So hopefully it's
I know.
Sting, and he's been
But we
doing
got Ron.
Yeah, we got Ron one, which was fantastic. Now, was it you, Grant, that came up with this talk about Meryl Streep and Martin Short in real life last time?
Yeah,
You
there's
told
big
us-
rumors about it. Yeah. They're kind of dating.
Yeah, so I've heard that one. I've heard that from a separate source myself as well. So,
Yeah.
How
Not
do
being
you?
confirmed official, but even Steve Martin's made jokes about being a third wheel between them all the time and stuff.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that. Know that. Amanda, how do you
yeah.
feel about that? Do you think they make a nice couple together, Meryl Streep and
Yeah,
Martin Short?
I hope that they're really a couple because I think they look really good together.
Yeah,
He's
there's
incredibly
definitely.
lucky. I love it.
Oh yeah, me too. I love both of them. I think as well. There's really good chemistry between the pair of them.
Oh yeah, you can feel it. You can see it on screen, can't you? Yeah,
Yeah,
the real like
the
real love and affection for each other. Yeah,
yeah. If they're not dating, they're certainly very close. Which fair play
Mm,
to them. Fair play to
yeah.
them, and that's so indeed. So yeah, well, I loved the gag on the that last episode when you had Steve Martin and Martin Short on that wind on the ledge.
Oh yeah, that was quite scary. I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously Steve Martin's girlfriend suddenly appears up with sniper shoots the body.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that one, John. So that's why they dragged it off again. And I thought, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So, was there anything else that sticks to your mind, both your minds on that for the ending of season 4?
I was really
No.
worried they were going to kill Meryl Streep's character off because it
Yeah,
kept
I
hinting
did. Yeah,
something was
yeah.
going
I
to
wouldn't
happen. I
mind
was like,
sure.
no,
Yeah.
don't do it, don't do it.
But
I
then
know.
they had a really sneaky tease, didn't they? Some character we'd never seen before comes up to want to hire him over the murder of somebody in
Yeah,
that building, and they turned
yeah,
it
yeah,
down. And I thought to myself, is that going to be the murder? And then obviously some doorman. He's been in it for a while. That doorman in a slight
yeah,
role, and they
yeah.
killed
I
him off.
know.
And I thought, teasing
Yeah.
bastards, aren't they? So
No,
you're
I'm
right.
sure the next season will be great. I can't. But I'm just sad they killed Paul Rudd's brother out. What's he called again? The Irish guy. I can't remember his name now.
Oh,
McGinty. I can't remember his name.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I know. I was sad about that. I loved it.
me too as well. I've got to say, I really hope I wouldn't mind seeing the 3 people that would cast them as Hollywood actors. You know, one about Eugene Lenny and
Yeah,
Eva
yeah,
Lindry,
yeah.
and I
Yeah.
forgot the other actor's name. I would love
Oh,
to. I
Zach
look,
Galifianakis.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah. I
it.
loved it.
I
Yeah,
would love seeing the 3 of them back in it again, doing that role again for the
yeah,
sequel film. 'Cause I thought they would have been brilliant in it. They really, really were. So,
yeah. Loved it.
well, apart from that, yeah, that's all I've got to say. And Manda, is there anything else you want to add?
No.
To be honest with you, I'm going to stick to my mark from last time, which I think was 8 out of 10, actually, if my memory's correct. So, as either you two want to increase your mark or change it to whatever they were last time? Because we all recommended it, I'm sure we did. Apart from
Yeah.
Amanda.
Yeah,
Apart from
I can't
Amanda.
remember.
I've given it 7. I can't remember what it was last time. So
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think I gave it a high mark. I think it was 8.5 or something like that. I love the show. I think it's great. So yeah, I love it every year. So
Yeah, me too as well. I'm looking forward to it this year.
I think
or
the
next
third
year.
series was my favourite because I loved all the musical stuff in the third one.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
you're a big
I thought that was
musical
great.
fan, you are. So yeah, and
Well, I
I
love
love.
Joker too, don't I? So not seen Wicked though. I'm not interested in that one bit. So
Somebody
I
wants to
thought you'd
see
be in
that.
the
it's not
cinema
like
singing at the
Craven.
top of your voice.
Yeah, I don't fancy that. I don't fancy it. No, shit. Have you not been
Great.
to see? Have you been to see it at the theatre, Grant? And Wicked, have you?
No, I've not seen it. No, I've got no interest in it.
Yeah,
I'm just my sole focus is Craven. That's it. So.
but that's not a musical.
Could be.
It might
Could
be a
be.
singing bit.
Yeah, who knows?
It
Right,
might
so.
duet with the rhino that's in it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it might be the case. He might dance around killing 200 men off in 5 minutes and play Dancing Queen by ABBA or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, that'd be a real scene. Anyway, listen, let's move on. Amanda, you've got one more program on Dispatches from last month. You finished watching as well,
Yeah,
didn't you?
Grotesquerie. So I really liked the last 6 episodes that I raved about last episode. Last 4 just it's just maybe it should have just finished or just had one episode to wrap it up because it completely changed the last 4 episodes.
Oh, yeah.
It's like one of the things that they told us never to do when we were in creative writing is have it's all a dream. And she woke up from a
It's
coma and
all
it
a
was basically
dream,
all a dream.
an illusion. Now, like that.
Um,
Did you step out of the shower, Amanda?
Not quite, but then it just went downhill from there. And I'm not going to go
oh,
into all
right.
the spoilers, but it's just
Yeah.
it didn't work.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I think last time you gave it a fairly good mark, didn't you, on the first whatever episodes you
Yeah,
watched,
I
didn't you?
give it a
So,
really good mark, and then it's just completely different. If I'd known how it was going to turn, I'd have just stopped watching it there and just remember it as it was.
it's typical that. But yeah, do you want to mark it again, Amanda? Now your downgrade.
I'm giving it a 6 out of 10.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I think it was about a 9 before.
Oh, right. Okay. That's a big drop down. Like
Yeah.
Angel season 4 or something like that. I'm trying to, 'cause I can't remember.
I
I can't
still have
remember 20
nightmares
games.
about that.
It's
Right.
not a dream.
No. Right. Well, I would say lighten the mood, but I'm going to go say let's go more racier. Now we've only watched one program this month altogether. Amanda's got two solo ones. Grant's got one. And I've got one. So we'll do the joint one between us first of all.
Yeah.
Rivals. Now,
Yes.
now let me just check. Did I write any notes down? Is what the program was about? I think I did actually. So then, yes, I did, and then we'll go through this. Okay, I've got questions to ask
Yeah.
you two on this. It's people wondering. It's this was first of all, it's a television series made for Disney. That is not a very Disney series. It's an adaptation of the 1988 Jilly Cooper novel of the same name. It's assembled categories: David Tennant, Aidan Turner, Catherine Parkinson, Victoria Smurfit, Alex Hassel, Nefa Williams, Bella McCreen, Emily Attek, and Danny Dyer. First season released on the 18th of October, and it has been renewed for season 2 in December.
Yes.
Now, I'll read out the paragraph I can nicked off Google for this, okay? And then, in 1986, British nobleman, old money MP Rupert Campbell Black, and coming from the, oh my God, very rich family,
Oh, yeah.
and also meets Tony Baddenham. And I love that name by David Tennant. That's a good clue, that is what he's like. A rival that seeps into the world of Paddington's Corinthian independent commercial television channel, located in the fictional country of Rutshire in the Cotswold region of southwest England. Lord Paddington brings American producer Cameron Cook to help strengthen Corinthians programming, hires dynamic Irish newshand Declan O'Hara, husband of actress Maud, away from the BBC. Okay, now I did a bit of research on this, and as soon as I typed in Rivals TV program, do you know what Google came up with straight away?
What?
Oh,
Is Rivals suitable for kids?
I was going to say that.
No, the answer's
No,
no.
no.
I couldn't believe when I saw that. I couldn't fucking believe this. I thought, no way. So, right, Grant, I'm going to let you start. So I do have some quotes here for you and bits and pieces, but I want to let you talk first, mate.
Oh, what about the show? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
about the show, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really, really fun. I didn't really have high expectations of it because I've never read any Chili Cooper or anything like that. I know it's deemed to be a bit trashy, but when I watched it, I just thought this is so much fun, and loads of people I know have watched it. They love it. I think it's amazing, and I just thought I was interested anyway because I like the cast. I thought like Danny Dyer, David Tennant was in it, but I think everyone was cast really well. I love I love all the characters. I thought David Tennant was so evil in it. It was hard to
Yeah,
watch because I
hence the
love him so
name.
much as the Doctor. Yeah, yeah.
Tony Baddenham. That's all I'm going to say there. That is
And,
so unsubtle. He's going to be getting it.
yeah. And
Oh,
also just watching it made me feel like, oh my God, being a Tory MP sounds absolutely incredible. You get to shoot pheasants all day, shag as many women as you want. You don't do any work at all.
oh no.
You get to buy a TV station, and just try and just to spite someone else. Yeah, you get to you get to steal. You get to sleep with people to steal their personal information, share it off to your rivals. Yeah, it was just so much fun. I just loved it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh
I
God,
loved
yeah.
all the 80s vibe, the costumes of it, and now all the characters were great. I just thought they were really fun.
Yeah, some of the music sequences were superb in this. I loved the
Yeah,
birdies.
yeah.
Loved it where they used the birdies song in it. I thought that was absolutely
Oh yeah,
incredible.
the
That
shoot the
was,
pheasant. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that was
Oh,
funny.
Amanda, what is there any favourite scenes of yours? Is I know you've got one. You kept quoting.
Yeah,
She kept quoting one line of it during the program for
it
weeks
was a
afterwards.
really good line of poetry where he goes to, I think it was out Rupert that says to Cameron, first of May, outdoor sex begins today.
Yeah,
And I thought, what is
yeah,
making that a speakeasy?
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
that was brilliant.
There's just so many good scenes in this. Look in the first episode when you had the very addicted to love scene at the beginning of it, didn't you? Where
Mm.
they by obviously the MP that getting his end away in the bloody aeroplane. I thought to myself, this is as
Yeah,
subtle as bleeding hell, this series.
yeah,
And I've got a couple of quotes here. I'll give you them because
yeah,
stylist is Helen Bowness has described this as Rivals and Disney Plus is the horniest TV show you'll watch this year.
yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, remember when we were trying to explain it to my sister and her husband, and my sister turns around and goes, "So you've been watching porn then?" I'm
Yeah,
like, "It's not
pretty much.
porn."
Yeah,
It wasn't bloody far off it. Do you know what got me was Ted Paris was when you're watching it just didn't feel like a Disney series at all to me.
no,
Because
no,
as that was on, I went and watched on Prime Nautilus, which we're not reviewing because it wasn't very good. But like that
yeah,
was their captain. That was a Disney show they rejected, finished it, and
I
then
did know. Yeah,
they quietly dropped it. But it got shopped around to a few other stations, and Netflix picked it up. And that was like
yeah,
watching a family-friendly action show that Disney would have done
yeah,
and
yeah.
released. But it's almost like they dropped that and then to put Rivals on in its place, and I've just
Was it enough? There wasn't enough outdoor sex, was there? In Nautical? So, is it underwater sex? I don't know. The
there was no
underwater.
sex. There was no sex in
Yeah,
Nautilus. It was crap, right? So, but anyway, listen.
yeah.
Another scene of Amanda's is in the first episode, wasn't it, Amanda?
Well, it started and ended in a very good way, didn't it? It started with naked bumps and it ended with naked bumps.
And I was thinking of the tennis scene, Amanda, view.
No, that
Oh
wasn't in
yeah,
the
gosh, that
beginning
was
though.
right at the
That
beginning.
wasn't.
Yeah, that was pretty near the beginning. That
Yeah.
was just like, but the full series just had some absolutely extraordinary scenes in it, and it was absolute trash. But it was very, very well acted and very, very well wrote trash. And that's what
Yeah,
got me.
it
I
was.
think,
Yeah, it was really well written, and like it was just like peak soap opera drama, wasn't it? Something like like the twists and turns, the portrayals, everything. It really built up to crescendo, didn't it? Yeah, it was just like
God,
really,
yeah,
really, really entertaining. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I think because the cast
Sorry.
did really well as well, didn't they? And it's
Mhm.
just like you felt strongly about the characters, whether it was like you hated them or loved them. It's like I
Yeah,
think the main
or
thing is just to feel something for them. And
Yeah,
yeah. But my standout for me is I thought Danny Dyer was great. I just thought he brought a real like warmth and genuine and like lovely person, did he, to that? Even though there's a lot of affairs going on, like he seemed like such a lovely guy. What I mean,
it's the best
I
I've
like the
seen
way,
of him.
yeah, I thought he was just fantastic and real like earnest quality to him. He was just really like sensitive and yeah, I thought he was lovely and Catherine Parkinson was great as well. I thought she was fantastic. It's
Yeah,
the kind of like
she's usually really good, Catherine Parkinson.
yeah,
Anyway, because I've seen her in a lot of good
yeah,
stuff before, so she's a good, very, very good actress. Yeah. Um. All right. Okay. A couple of questions here. This one. There's a bit of gossip on this one as well. But first of all,
okay.
how did you both feel about um the Taggy O'Hara, who's Declan O'Hara's eldest daughter, and Rupert Campbell's Black? Their story and will or won't they get together?
I really like that. But I'm fighting a romance at the moment, so that's the kind of thing that I would
Yeah.
be aiming for because I really love the romance between those two.
Yeah. How did you feel about that, Grant? Did you think that works between the pair of them?
Yeah, I think it does. I think they've got good chemistry, and yeah, it's well played. I thought, yeah, it's quite yeah, because you do think Rupert's a vile at the beginning, and you do grow to love him a bit, don't you? And you see like he's actually got quite a few layers to him. But yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's she's obviously not she's 20, isn't she? She's not
Yeah.
a teenager, but yeah, I mean there is an age gap, but yeah, it's just I think they've got a nice chemistry between them and
Yeah.
bit of a nice bond really. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It
see
might.
how it goes in season two. It might happen, it might not.
Yeah, I know what happens at the beginning. This only covers half the first book, apparently. It doesn't cover
Yeah,
all the first book of Rivals because there's about 12 in the series. So they covered only
yeah,
half the book. So I'll be interested to see what happens in the second half of the book.
yeah, yeah.
Apparently, Declan O'Hara, when the book came out, was renting very based on apparently Terry Wogan, would you believe?
Oh, was it? All right, yeah.
That's why. Now, another bit of good research I got for you was which real life Casanova was Rupert Campbell Black based on, apparently. And Jenny Cooper has admitted this apparently as well.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to both know?
I don't
Yeah.
know. John Leslie, Craig Wallace. I don't know.
No, no,
I'm
no,
trying to think of them.
no. Who was Camilla Parker Bowles' first husband?
Oh,
I don't know.
I can't remember now.
Yeah, it's Brigadier Andrew Parker Bowles, who's now married to Anne Robinson out of The Weakest Link.
Oh,
Apparently,
really? Oh,
yeah.
geez.
This apparently is the case of Rupert Campbell Black was meant to be based on him. 'Cause he's meant to have been a bit of a Casanova in his younger days,
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
which
Oh, I didn't know.
I found that really interesting, to be honest, like I said to you. But yeah, it's a great
Amanda, what
series.
did you? I was going to ask a question for Amanda. Did he find Rupert a fancy man or not? Because I was talking to my mum about this. My mum was like, "He's not that attractive. He's got a weird looking face and all that."
I
But
like
then it,
I like the way he was around Tagatha.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Not so much around everything else, where it's like if it moves, well, you
Yeah.
know what I'll do to it.
It moves. Was it like it moves? I shag it basically. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God, yeah. He just put it round, didn't he? But yeah, it's. Was there any other really good scenes that stuck in both your heads on this? Because before we come on
I
to the
tell you what one
end,
I really liked as well. Do you know when Maud comes out on that on that camel, or was it? Yeah, don't know. Was it a camel or like for the New Year's Eve party? It was just so
Yeah,
outrageous, wasn't it? Yeah,
oh, it's just the full program was just. It got to the stage. I thought if he'd done 10 episodes on it, and was he eight, wasn't there, or something? I think there was
it was
eight,
only
wasn't it?
8. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, if
yeah,
he'd
yeah.
done 10, I think I'd have been exhausted because it seemed like it was getting more and more madder as the series went along.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was great. Yeah,
Like I said, but you think there was some serious undertones in it as well because we had a scene in it, didn't we, about one of the young girls in the TV car got abused, didn't she,
yeah, yeah. By Vicar. Yeah,
by a
yeah,
vicar, and that was pretty
yeah,
bloody
yeah,
horrible. That was so. That's why
yeah,
I
yeah.
was hoping someone was
Difficult
going to do him
episode.
in.
Yeah,
But yeah, but again, a lot of it was like very well. I wouldn't say it light-hearted, but it was bloody blue. It was borderline porn, definitely.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It was definitely wasn't. If I was watching this, it was young. When Google asked me, it is rival super for children. We in this podcast say no.
No, not at all. No.
There's definitely an 18, that's for sure with it. So, but yeah. Um, only thing I think I've got to want to ask, unless you two got something before it, is the ending.
I was
What do you
kind
want
of cheering him on actually, even though I like David Tennant.
Yeah, well,
That's
the
all I'm
program's been
saying.
out. It's been out for a month now, so we can honestly admit what the ending was. Was when
Yeah, I
David.
was shocked. I was shocked. I mean, I think I thought something was going to happen because they kept staring at the award, didn't they? And I just thought, oh, it's building up tension to what's going to happen. But yeah, I was still shocked. I was like, my love for Tennant came back though in their dying moments. I was like, no, we can't kill him.
Yeah.
I've already lost him as a doctor again. I can't do it.
Oh no.
And I was
Oh,
just like, yeah. So I hope, fingers crossed, he's back. And he's such a bastard in it. He can't. He's a fantastic villain in it.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
yeah.
in the book, when Pan Bug, the rest of the book, he's in book two. He's definitely in
Okay.
book two. So
Okay,
like I
fingers
said to you,
crossed
so
then.
well, I said it, but it depends if he wants to do it. Because you think really,
Yeah, he might decide he doesn't want to. He's got loads of Hollywood Disney stuff to do. So yeah,
yeah,
good
I've
omens
got.
and stuff, doesn't he? Yes, yeah.
Well, he did have Good Omens season 3 coming. But anyway, we will keep on that topic.
Yeah, no comment. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he'll want to do it personally, because he
yeah,
felt to
he's
me
great.
it's the best I've seen him, and I love him anyway as an actor. The best I've seen him since he played the villain in Jessica Jones season 1 as the Purple Man. He was
Yeah.
extraordinary in this. And he shows you how much he likes playing bastards sometimes, doesn't he?
Yeah. No, that's yeah.
Such a good bastard, yeah. Yeah, I said that's all I've got to say. So have either you two got anything you want to say else on the
I
program?
do. I have something that I found out actually when I was looking up the actors, and I don't know if you know this, but Alex Hassel, who played Rupert, was actually in The Boys.
Was
Oh,
he? Yeah, but he
Yeah,
played.
it came back to me when I was looking it up. He played Translucent.
Oh, really? In the
I
first
took a
series,
little
yeah.
snippet. I took a snippet from Wikipedia because it's a bit like his character in some ways from Rivals. It says Translucent is a Seven's invisible superhero thanks to his carbon material skin that blends light and makes him bulletproof. A master of stealth, he can sneak anywhere and give bad guys the surprise of a lifetime. But when he's not fighting crime and saving the day, Translucent uses his powers in inappropriate ways. From women's
Yeah,
changing rooms to sorority house showers, Translucent loves using his invisibility to lurk where he shouldn't.
yeah.
ah, ah. Says it all,
And
doesn't
I'm
it?
sure we saw translucent Willie in the first series as well. I can't remember now. I'm sure we did.
Oh, I did not know that, Amanda John. She said it shows you there. Definitely that
Yeah,
one.
it's crazy. Yeah, but then again, he was invisible, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Let's say, who knows? Perhaps he might crop up in the last season of The Boys, then, don't we? So,
Ooh.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't. Who knows? Because there's going to be a lot. There's all kinds of rumors flying around about that now. Considering they've already started shooting it in Canada, didn't they, last month? So
Yeah,
the
it's just started. Yeah,
yeah,
exciting, isn't it?
6 weeks into the shoot, and I know they've finished Gen V last month as well. So
Yeah, coming out next year, so I'm looking forward to that.
yeah, me too as well. So anyway, rivals. I don't even know what to mark this, to be honest with you. I really don't. And we'll let you two go first, and I'll come on my mark last. Amanda, what are you giving this out of 10?
10.
Grant?
I'll give it 9. I've loved it.
Hey,
Ooh, give it 10.
I'm gonna give. If I'm honest, I have to be really honest with this. For a full, obviously, serious drama, it's absolutely dreadful. It gets a
No,
0.
it's not. It's
But
amazing.
for grotesque, over the top, madness and fun, it's a 10.
Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely
So
extraordinary.
fun. So entertaining.
Yeah, I just wasn't. I didn't know what we were going to get off that series, and I think is what we did. Grant was. I think Amanda, am I right with this? You weren't sure, were you? But then I played you the trailer, and Amanda's words were, "I'm going to need drink to watch this." Then you watched one, and he said, "I don't need drink. This is excellent." So she watched the
Yeah,
rest.
exactly.
There were seven
I wanted to
episodes
be
of it.
sober enough to remember it all.
Yeah.
That's why, but absolutely, it's astonishing. I'll come on to awards later, okay? But yeah, it was a real surprise that was. So. Right, so okay, we've got 4 solo programs left to talk about. So we'll do it in the order of Amanda first, and she's got 2. So Amanda, what's your first solo program?
It's a film, actually. It's called Catnado.
Go on, Amanda. What is Catnado?
Woo!
So if you've seen
Meow. Is it meow?
Sharknado,
Meow.
if you've seen the film Sharknado, it's not made by the same people, but obviously it's a rip-off from that, but with cats. And basically, cats keep falling from the sky and killing people.
Grant, how do you want to
I
answer
think
that?
I got drunker and drunker when I was watching this, and it still didn't get any better. And the acting was really bad. And it's like there were like toy cats being thrown at the car, and you could clearly see that there were toy cats. And then there was one really bad scene where a cat supposedly burst its way out of a man's stomach.
Oh
like
God!
Alien.
Oh, that's an alien. That's an alien rip-off straight away, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't
So
done
were
that
the
well.
alien cats then, or just normal cats that just happened to fly
They
from
never
space?
really explained it. It's just the cats got caught up with a tornado and then they fell from the sky and killed
Oh,
people.
okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, of course, because it's like that happens all the time. Yeah.
Oh,
So
right.
was it actually was it so bad it was good, or was it just not good? Or
It was just so bad it was bad, and it's like it was. I must have lost count of the pussy jokes as well. There must have been
Oh,
at
okay,
least
that sounds
100.
good.
yeah. In
Was
other
it like
words,
watching Dick Whittington again? What was it called? What was that one you watched with?
It wasn't even good. It was just stuff like, let's go outside and get these pussies and stuff like that. Or I'm going to get me some pussy.
in other
Did
words, it
Puss in
was
Boots show up?
Grant.
Imagine that. That'd be wonderful. That'd be heaven. 1,000 Antonio Banderas Puss in Boots falling down there.
Well, look at this. This podcast is now an 18. That's all I'm going to say. Miles have really dragged the tone down, haven't we? Oh, dear, dear, dear. I didn't even watch it. I think I was in the other room at a podcast, and Amanda grabbed me later on and said, "Oh, this film's been dreadful." So, so I don't know what's
I
that.
can't remember what job you was in, but I think you was late back from work or something, or you might have been
Yeah.
meeting your brother or somebody. I can't remember now.
I can't remember. So that might be that Gavin. It
Yeah.
sounds like I think I saw Gavin on, and Mate came back home when you seen it. She was passed out on the floor. Grant, she was drunk. That's how much drunk and
Oh
drunk
my
she
God.
was.
Screaming about cats.
Yeah.
She had all this
Don't let
foam.
the cats in.
Yeah, she was on the floor, Grant, foam dribbling out her mouth, saying, "Cats, cats, cats, pussy,
I
pussy,
was just
pussy."
rolling on the floor going, meow.
Oh.
All right, Mum. Grant, have you got anything you want to ask Amanda? Because I've got nothing I want to ask her about this.
Well, I've watched Sharknado 2 before, and I wasn't really a big fan of it, to be honest with you. Like, I just thought, it was quite funny at the beginning, and an hour and a half goes by, and then I do like the kind of more ridiculous the concept of a shark in a tornado, but a cat in a tornado. It's not really that scary, is it? I don't know. Yeah,
No, especially when it's toy cats as well.
yeah.
And you're just going, oh, that's cute. Where can I buy that one from?
Oh,
So it was the only way I say it was nowhere as good as Cocaine Bear, then was it?
No.
Cocaine Bear is good. I like Cocaine Bear.
Fair enough, then. So,
It's a masterpiece compared to Sharknado.
well, sounds like it, doesn't it, with this one as well? So,
Yeah.
right, well, is there anything you want to mention, Amanda, before you give it a mark?
No, that's all I've got to say about it.
Right, slag it off. And what mark are you giving it out of 10 then?
1.
Oh, blimey. So,
All the poor cats.
Yeah. So, in other words, then, wasn't these sort of films, Amanda, not like Rivals, where it was so bad it was good? This is just so bad it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, Grant, what's your solo program this month, mate?
Okay, so I watched Cobra Kai Part 2, Season 6 Part 2, because basically they've been
We're doing a free
split up
part.
into five.
It's a free
Do
part,
three
isn't it?
parts of it. So
Yeah.
it'll be 15 episode season, the last series. So normally they have 10 episodes per season. It's like they're only like half an hour long, so it's an easy watch. And yeah, so the first part one was like the first 5 episodes. They were deciding what they're going to. There's this fictional tournament they're going to go to, Saikai Taikai. It's a karate tournament in Barcelona. So the first 5 episodes were quite slow, to be honest with you. It was picked up and then it finished, and then so this one just kicks in straight away with the karate action, and it's got Rivals level drama and betrayal in it.
Oh, blimey.
There's no naughty bit. There's an attempted kiss on the beach. Oh, there is a bit of naughty time actually. Yeah, there is actually. Yeah. But not. But it's yeah. They're all meant to be teenagers, so there's no sex, sadly. But yeah, there's one of the 2 adult senseis that they get on at one point. Yeah, the 2 of the rival ones. So yeah, that's a bit naughty. That was fun. But yeah, so it's just it was. As I said in the previous episode, I love Cobra Kai as it is. It's just a very silly, really fun show about the Karate Kid and stuff like that. But it has, I think, it should have ended like probably a season ago. It's like the quality has dipped a lot. So there's some ridiculous plot in this one. Like the evil guy from the first one is just carrying a big knife for no reason through the whole tournament, and then they kind of just have a go at each other between the fights in the tournament, and then when they have like tapas at the bread, he ends up just having some really snarky comments with Daniel LaRusso, and they end up fighting, and all this, and then he gets kidnapped, he gets put in a dog cage at one point.
Dog cage? Oh, bloody hell.
And some of it I was just laughing so much because it's still funny. It's a very funny show, and some silly bits, and then the ending was just crazy. It's just all out karate war kicks off, and then it ends on a bit of a cliffhanger. So yeah, so I think it's an improvement from the beginning of the last part. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's the best series of Cobra Kai, but I'm still enjoying it. I had a good time. So yeah, it's more slightly returned to form, but not as good as it has been. But yeah, so ends in February. So yeah, so I'm gonna be sad when it's over. But yeah,
Amanda,
it's been
is
good.
there anything you want to ask Grant about it?
No, it's not. I've seen it around, but I've not watched it, so it's not really my style of thing to watch.
Yeah,
there's no cats in it.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah. There's no cats or
no Jack
vampires in it.
Reachers, no cats, nothing.
Yeah.
No John Cena's, no Rocks. Yeah, definitely no
yeah,
Kiefer.
yeah.
You watched that, Grant. I bet in the last episode, Kiefer Sutherland crops up for 2 minutes at the end of it. That's the ultimate karate master here. I just sense
You
it.
can absolutely watch it. Don't understand anything because it's the only thing that I've seen.
But yeah, I must admit to Grant, and it's not really, it's a comment rather than a question, this one, mate. I had the feeling you said for the first 5 episodes weren't going to be what you thought they're a bit slow. I thought, to keep Gordon's interest, I thought they're going to have to start doing something really absolute loony at the end of the part 2 of it, so it kind of makes sense.
They have, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like it all kicks off at this karate tournament, and they're still showing it because it's streamed live, this tournament, and like literally they're just streaming it live, and they're like the guys have not killed basically they've knocked the referee unconscious. And they're all fighting each other, and then something terrible happens at the end, and then you're like, so someone should have cut the feed earlier, about 20 minutes ago. They let a full on brawl that went on for half an hour show around the world and stuff like that. But no, it was really good fun though. There's some good twists it's just very silly 80s fun, and I still enjoy it. So
No, yeah, fair play. So, right, what are you going to give that out of 10 then, mate? So we've done
I'll give it
I
like
can
a
ask you.
7.5. Yeah, 7.5. It's not the best series, but it's more of a return to form. It was more funnier and more action. At least some stuff happened, and nothing much happened in the last part. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm very excited to see the part 3. So when it
Good.
finishes. So.
Okay, well, I'll do my solo program next, and I've not got a lot I want to say about this, to be honest with you. So, as part of it's just excellent. It really, really, well, they didn't really break any new ground. I've watched Solar System, the new Brian Cox
Oh,
space
okay.
program came up, and I've really enjoyed it, to be honest with you, because there's not a lot I can say about it. It just split it into various sections where they had volcano worlds that would talk a lot like Venus, and a lot of the moons are more volcanic than the darker worlds and the outest out of it. Then they look at the storm worlds, which like Venus again, and the weird ones are the distant planets and stuff, and ice worlds, the further back they went. I, there's not a lot I can say about this really, but I just thought I'm a space nerd, so I absolutely loved it. So
Oh yeah.
big space geek. But in case of it, did break the new ground, but the footage was really, really beautiful, stunningly shot it was. And
All right.
I
Yeah.
think Brian Cox hosted it really well because he kept the presenting not too irritating. He can go a bit over the top sometimes.
Yeah. So what kind of footage did they use? Was it all computer animation? Was it or something like
Most a lot
that?
of animation, but they did have a lot of the
Yeah.
space, did a lot of space stuff as well because they've got some really good footage just come through from I think it was Jupiter, and it was
Oh wow.
I've never seen that before. It was beautiful. And this footage they showed of it, like Pluto and stuff. It's absolutely amazing. So
Really? Yeah.
yeah, it just shows you I think, what they've got with the nowadays with footage they've got. They can actually boost it so much with the camera equipment we've got nowadays. And it made me feel like I was really actually looking at the planets. That's how good the graphics were in place. Computer
Oh
graphics
wow.
are not, but yeah, great stuff. So
All right. Sounds good.
yeah, I've not marked it, don't you? So I've not even thought about the mark. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 because I've really enjoyed it. So that's all I can
Oh,
say. Not a lot with a good ground, but it's just a really good episode. Amanda, last one of this part A. And people wondering, there is going to be, we already said there's going to be a part B today, so we will come on to that in a moment. What's your second program?
So I finally got round to watching the Marvels on Disney Channel.
Grant,
I wish I hadn't.
have you seen this, Grant?
yeah, I saw it in the cinema. I mean, how come it's taking you so long to watch it? You don't have the same excitement I have for Craven, do you, for this one?
Not really. I saw the trailer and I watched it for the cats, but
Oh yeah, the cats are amazing in
it
this.
still wasn't worth it, to be honest. It's like it was really dumbed down, and I think what they did with the cats, which I'm not going to ruin it, I think it was just ridiculous. I
Oh,
just
that was
didn't
the
like
favourite
it.
bit. I thought it was brilliant, that bit. I
It
was
was so
absolutely loving it, yeah.
stupid.
Did you not like the singing planet though? Did you not like that bit where they all
No.
sing on the planet? Yeah.
And I ended up watching it in two halves, so I didn't watch it all in the one go. And it's like the
Oh,
first
right.
half I watched with some drink, the second half I watched some, the
So,
second half was even worse without drink.
No.
But it was like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I was thinking, no, it's too early to drink. I
Hang on a
can't
minute.
drink.
Was that the first half?
Oh, I need to drink.
Was that the first half or the second half? You watched 10 o'clock in the
The
morning drinking.
second half, when I didn't have a
I was going
drink.
to say,
It was too
that
early.
was a long
Oh, I
night.
really wish I did.
Was there anything that was good about the Marvels then, either of you? Because I've not watched it, and frankly, I don't want to watch
The
it.
end of it, when it was over. And I was like, yes, I've
Aw.
done it. It's over.
It was
Did you not
quite.
like the end credit scene though?
I can't
Did you stay for that?
remember. I saw something and it's so bad I blocked it out of my mind. So obviously I didn't like it
Oh,
that much.
yeah.
It was quite a
Yeah.
I've not seen it. It was quite a short film, family, wasn't it? As well, this I
Yeah, it's only
believe.
like
It's
9
not
minutes
much
long. Yeah.
longer.
Yeah. I mean, the singing planet lasted felt very long, but that was only like 3 minutes of the film.
Oof.
It was horrible. I know. Yeah, in the cinema, my friend went straight to the toilet when they started singing. He said, and he loves musicals as well, so he just went, "I'm out." And then he came back, and then when they came back for the cat scene, he was back on board. But then he was like, "That was absolutely shit to me," and I was like, I didn't mind it, to be fair. I love Marvel, so I'm a big Marvel fan. But yeah, I just thought it was all right. I just thought it was lightweight. It didn't really. I mean, the cats was amazing. I loved all the cats in it. But yeah, there wasn't really. I quite like the first Captain Marvel film, but it didn't really like develop the character or move it on or stuff. You could just tell they'd rushed it out to make it, and it was like, yeah, there wasn't much of an idea really. But I still had a good time with it. But yeah, it's not one of the best Marvel films, no way.
I can't mark it. I watched it. So, Grant, would you want to give it a retrospective mark then?
I don't know, 5.5, 6. I don't know. So bang
Whoa,
average. Yeah.
whoa, bloody hell,
What?
Amanda. I bet Amanda's is worse. What do you reckon, Grant?
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 3 out of 10.
Oh, what about the cats?
That's the cats, I think.
That's only for the cats before they did the stupid thing that I don't want to give spoilers of it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because what happened was when it came on Disney Plus, it pretty much came on Disney Plus like a couple of weeks after it came out of the cinema. I just fast forward to that bit again. I've not watched it ever again. I just watched that cat sequence a few times and then that's it. Like I'm not prepared to watch the film again. So yeah.
So that's all done it really. So
Yeah,
right, so
yeah.
people might have guessed now. We've actually gone through all of our reviews in quite record speed time today. We've done them in about 40 minutes. That which is unheard of
That's
for us.
good.
So that then people are wondering, yes, there is going to be a part 2 because we do have awards. So I've done a very silly question, probably 2 actually. So let's see what we get here in the second answer of Grant and Amanda with me. So
Yeah.
right, Amanda, you're
See you
saying
soon.
see you all soon. Bye.
See you.
Not the TV guide.
Not the TV guide.